Okay, we are back. I've got it uploaded. When I turned it on, automatically it saw, something and grabbed it. One thing that I did not mention, you'll start off with it like this. You can't really slide the sliders. You can move the boxes, but you can't slide the sliders. So you've actually got to hit this. It says the device is offline. Haven't plugged it in yet. Okay, so what I would do so you don't get much notifications and things are happening is I would go ahead and slide the high humidity all the way over. That way it's too high out of the thresholds. And the high temperature too. I would slide that all the way over. So that way you don't get any notifications, something happens. Turn your buzzer off too the first time you turn it on. That way you don't have a bunch of buzzers going off and because something was off up here. So yeah, that's what I do. So you can actually turn it on. It's no big deal. It says offline, but it's not a problem. We'll show you what happens when you plug it in. If I plug it in the right way, you get the light will come on, let you know, hey, I got power to the board. Give it a second or two. This is your sensor. We lay it off to the side, and it is plugged in. You plug the sensor in first before you plug power in too. Makes it a lot better. There's our notification that we have it up and running. Let's go take a look at what it sends you. Hey, look at that. It's up and running. So cool. That's really handy. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Let you know things are working. So if we take a look, it says we're 75. Look, the humidity changed. I really don't like that format. That to me, there's too many zeros on that. It doesn't mean anything. That decimal point hanging out there looks weird. So let's fix that first thing. So, oops, wrong button. You click this, and then you go back to the little gear. I thought not the little nut is what I touched. No, I wanted to touch that. I don't want to touch that. I want to touch this. Okay, so here, we had an extra decimal point. I don't like decimal points. So if you put a space in there, that moves that decimal point off to the side. So that decimal point's gone. And if I'd have paid attention, I would have seen how many spaces. Let's put through the decimal point there. Actually, we could do this. We could put a percent sign out here. Let's do that. Where's my percent sign? There's percent sign. And that'd be cool there. What if we did degrees Fahrenheit? So if I go here, I go here, degrees, jump all the way back, Fahrenheit. So let's just take a look at what we got now. Jump back. See, I rolled that off too far. No big deal. Click it again. Jump back up. So I may have to just do temp and some spaces in here. And I get rid of that. Let's try that. And humidity, I forgot what it looked like. Let's go back. We still don't have too many spaces. So looks like we have like 2 spaces too many, but 1 more there. A couple off. Add 1. Look at that. Well, we got this is funky looking. Let's fix that. I don't like that either. So let's put the %0 way back over here. Degrees Fahrenheit. And put some, oops. Hate when my phone only does that. Come on, I don't want that there. Thank you. There we go. What do we got? Oops, too many spaces. Easy to fix. 1, 2. Let's see what that looks like. There we go. That looks much better. Let's run it. Okay, it changed. Now if you really want to see it change, the temperature takes a while. So if you just put your hand on the sensor like I'm doing here and grab it, you'll see that the humidity shoots up pretty quick. Temperature will change, but just a little slower. It's got a big piece of plastic it's got to warm up before the sensor gets warm. That's the problem. It's either a problem or a good thing depending on how you look at it. There we go. Temperature's starting to go up. Okay, now we can set our buzzer on. Let's test it. It's easy to test. You can either set something here, like we could set the low temperature, low humidity up. If you look, the numbers are changing over here. So let's go up to about, let's go right there. Oops, it's going to change really quick. Okay, 1 more. Boom, buzzer's off. We can turn that buzzer off. There's your messages coming through. So let's look at our message it sent us. Now that's the old message. Here's the new one. Ah, low humidity problem. Look at that. And let's go check out Twitter. Where's my Twitter? I don't retweet too much. Let's find Twitter. It's probably right there on that home page, wasn't it? Yep, right there. Let's go check out Twitter. Hey, look at that. I have a high humidity problem. If that's a problem, I forgot to fix that in my code. I will fix that. That should say low humidity problem, I think, right? Now I'll check. Let's go back. So let's delete this so nobody panics. Delete tweak. Twitter. Okay. Let's see, what did we change? Oh, low humidity. Yep, so I need to change that in my code. That's a different version I uploaded from, and I need to change that. That's not a big deal. It's a minor problem. Yours won't do that. It'll send that out right. If it does, let me know. I can fix it. So now that we're below that, I should be able to turn the buzzer back on. You know, see, I'm still too low humidity. Problem's fixed. So that gives you a rundown of how this works. If you have any questions, let me know.